It was a dark, moonless night. A young man was walking alone on a deserted village road, returning home after finishing his work. The road was surrounded by fields and broken trees. There were no streetlights, only silence and darkness. Suddenly, he noticed a woman in a white saree. She walked past him slowly. Her hair covered her face, and he couldn't see her features at all. The young man felt uneasy. Why would a woman be alone on such an empty road at this hour? He thought about stopping her and asking, but fear crept into his mind. The darkness felt heavy, so he decided not to think too much and walked straight home. A few days later, because of work, the young man had to take the same road again, late at night. The silence was deeper this time. As he walked, his heart sank. The same woman was standing there again. This time, he gathered his courage and decided to ask her who she was. As he stepped forward, his body suddenly felt strangely heavy, as if something invisible was holding him back. The air around her began to feel unnaturally cold. His hands started trembling, and his breath turned shallow. Still, he forced himself to speak. "Excuse me, why are you here alone at such a late hour?" Then she turned around, slowly. Her upper body faced him, but her feet were twisted backwards. The young man's mouth went dry. His eyes widened in terror. No sound came out of his throat. He stood frozen, unable to move. The woman began to laugh softly, a chilling, inhuman laugh. "What happened? Why aren't you talking?" She stepped toward him and tried to grab him. Suddenly, a powerful force threw her back. She screamed and crashed onto the ground. Angry, she rushed at him again. An even stronger shock struck her, burning her hand. She screamed in pain, staring at her injured hand in disbelief. That's when she noticed it. Around the young man's neck was a locket of God. That sacred locket was preventing her from coming close. She screamed in rage, but no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't touch him. The young man finally came back to his senses and ran for his life, never looking back. A haunting end. Even today, no matter where he goes, he can still hear her angry screams behind him. That's why he never walks on that deserted road again. And he never removes the god's locket from his neck. The young man never walked on that road again. Weeks passed, then months, but the fear did not leave him. At night, he began to hear soft footsteps outside his house, dragging, always stopping near his door. Every time he checked, nothing was there. Then one night, as he stood in front of a mirror, removing his shirt, he noticed something. The god's locket around his neck was warm, too warm, as if someone had just touched it. Suddenly, a whisper brushed past his ear. "You ran that night." His blood turned cold. He froze. The mirror slowly began to fog up from the inside, and through that fog, a reflection appeared behind him. A woman in a white saree, standing impossibly close. He did not turn around. He couldn't, because in the mirror he saw it again. Her upper body facing him, but her feet twisted backward, standing right behind his heels. The locket began to glow violently. The woman screamed, not in anger, but in pain and desperation. "You escaped the road, but you carry me now." The light suddenly went out. The room went silent. And since that night, people say that if you walk that same deserted road, you may see a woman in a white saree, and behind her, a young man standing silently, eyes empty, feet twisted backward, waiting. Some spirits don't follow you, they replace you.